Afghanistan, Pakistan, Egypt, China, Iran, Lebanon, Colombia, India, and Israel. Seeing no one else at this time, the United States of America, you have the floor for 1 minute.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I would like to start off this meeting with the topic on terrorism and how it has affected my nation. For one example I'd like to give is 9/11, the act of bombing of the World Trade Center, the hijacking of Flight 93, and the attack on the Pentagon. Terrorism has affected my nation very greatly, and I frown upon on all nations who support terrorist
Thank you,
associations.
Colombia. All those countries wishing to speak, please raise your placards. The Islamic Republic of Iran.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The way our country sees it is that we have exhausted all other means of peaceful protesting in order to achieve our desires. And we believe that terrorism works because we can come to negotiations by means of possibly violence, and we can make agreements. And with peaceful protests, this doesn't come as easy as if we use violence.
And we believe that freedom, larger things and larger aspects of life like freedom, liberty, and peace are much more important than individual lives. And we think that terrorism should be justified because our goal is.
Any countries wishing to be added to the speakers list at this time? Iran and Egypt. Seeing no one else, Afghanistan, you have the floor for 1 minute.
So we'd like to go on about how CS was stating about Iran topic about how fighting terrorism isn't a smart idea, but at the same time doing nothing against the use of terrorism against our nations seems pointless also. And the fact that it also, we talk about the human rights violation when terrorist groups are caught and they're sent to places where they're tortured or put to death, and we have no right to kill a person or torture them because of their actions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have on the floor a motion for a 2-minute moderated caucus to discuss how to combat terrorism within any nation's borders. All those in favor, please raise your placards high to the sky. 1, 2. All those opposed? With 4 opposed, this motion clearly United States of America. Since you brought this motion to the floor, would you like to be the first to speak?
Yes, we do.
You have the floor for 30 seconds.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I feel one method we can do to prevent terrorism within our nations is to act as a quarantine state. For example, with Iran, if they say they ran out of reliability or resources to prevent this and use terrorism as a security line, I feel we can quarantine them and work from the outside in to completely eliminate terrorism. We yield our time to Chair.
Thank you, United States.
No, we don't say that like that. Just to show that we're in support of any.